Hi, I'm Elise Cohn, and I've been a vegetarian for 13 years. So when I say vegetarian, I mean that I don't buy the meat. I don't eat something where it's going to be replaced by people that are buying it. Basically anything that supports the animal industry, because I'm not putting money in or supporting something that I don't agree with. I like meat. I like tasty meat. I understand the point of meat. We are omnivores. Our bodies are created to eat meat. That's very true. And if I could guarantee that the animal I was eating was not tortured, did not live the cruelest life you can possibly imagine, which would highly be illegal if it was dogs, but yet no one seems to care for pigs who are being slaughtered and tortured by billions. And I can tell you, as someone who's raised a potbelly pig for the last 13 years, are much smarter than dogs. They're fully aware of what's going on. They're fully aware of their surroundings. They know what's happening. And they're being tortured by billions and no one cares. I don't support that industry. I don't support the chicken industry. I don't support the egg laying industry. If I could guarantee that my meat came from a small independent farm where the animal was treated with respect, nicely, I would eat it. I would eat animals that are hunted because they lived a free life outside in the wild. They weren't in a cage in torture conditions. I understand the point of eating meat. And if I could guarantee my animal was not tortured his entire life, I would eat it. So when I say I've been a vegetarian for 13 years, I mean that I don't buy it. If I'm at a party, I don't grab that. If something is going to be thrown away, like let's say my boyfriend ate a chicken sandwich, only ate half of it, left the other half, is going to literally throw it away. I will eat that because he already bought it. He's not going to buy more to replace it. It's not supporting the industry in any way, but I don't want to let the animal die for nothing. At least let its death mean something. To just throw it away like it meant literally nothing. Like you couldn't care less. So yeah, I've eaten meat once in a while and was be thrown away because I don't want that animal's life to go for nothing. So people love to judge me. They're like, "Oh, you're a vegetarian? I saw you eat chicken that one time." I was like, "You don't get it. I'm not a vegetarian for you. I'm a vegetarian for me. I know that I try my best in every situation to make the right choice, to do the right thing, to eat something that may not be as tasty because it didn't involve an animal's suffering. I don't want when I eat to be directly as a result of that. I don't want to support that in any way. So yeah, people can judge me all they want, call me names. I really don't care. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for the billions of animals that I could potentially save by not eating meat my entire life. And to hopefully slow down the industry, maybe just one person at a time, so that eventually it won't be such a high demand for meat. So maybe small independent farms can open back up and charge more because it's more of a delicacy because that animal's life meant more than $1 for a chicken sandwich. I mean, with respect, come on. And especially when there are really decent alternatives these days to meat that it tastes and are texture of exactly the same thing, pretty much. I would say 98% is good. Well, why would I not choose that option if it's going to help save an animal's life? Sure, I may have to sacrifice a little bit, but it's for the good of something else besides me. I'm not selfish. Everything I eat, I think about the greater consequences. I think about where that thing came from. I think about the things that I do that are going to impact other people, ripple effect out. I think about every choice I make and its result and what it's going to do to other people, as everybody else should. So yeah, that's my philosophy on eating meat. I don't support it because I know even free range, organic, those are all just labels to sell shit. Like they have one tiny window in the corner and they trample each other to death. I mean, it's still just as bad. But I will get eggs from like a farmer's market. And I'm that person who talks to them. They're like, "So where do your chickens live? Can I see their habitat? Do you have pictures?" I'm that person. Yeah, I know. You can make fun of me all you want. But I care a lot. I care about leaving the world a better place than I found it. To trying my best to every situation to know that I did the right thing, to make as big of ripples out as possible in the right direction. That I may sacrifice a little bit to help somebody else. Ripples. Spread good and love. And whenever you have the choice whether or not to do the right thing or not do the right thing, do the right thing. Even if it means maybe it hurting yourself a little bit. It's called sacrifice. Being a martyr, you know. If you didn't stand for something, then you stood for nothing. So make your life count.